I'm Mike Kilburn.
And I'm Renee Joseph.
And coming up on today's show, with spring just around the corner, we thought it was the perfect time to start looking at some of those home improvement projects.
That's right, Mike. And our producers found a number of products and services to help you get your home ready for spring.
That's right. Grab that cup of coffee, stay with us. We got a lot on today's show.
We start today's show here at Ag Pro in New Albany. They are your local John Deere dealer, but they have so much more. A big shout out to them.
That's right, Renee. You know, one thing that's nice about Ag Pro is they have some great events and great sales coming up. We learn about those, and that parts and service department can keep your equipment in top shape. Give them a little history and a little bit of background of what Ag Pro is about.
So Ag Pro is the largest John Deere dealership group in the country. We've got 36 stores in Ohio and Kentucky, another 40 or 50 down south, so there's lots of locations, but of course here in Columbus, we've got us in New Albany, and we've got one in Hilliard as well to help the customers out.
Yeah, and we've been to both the stores. They're great. I mean, you guys do a great job. So let's talk a little bit about some of the events and some of the sales that you got coming up.
Well, first of all, we're going to be at the Home and Garden Show this year, later on in February. We'll have a large lineup of equipment there people can come check out. Lawn tractors, zero turns, gators, compact tractors. We carry John Deere, of course, but we also have steel handheld products. We've got Hustler mowers, we've got Skag mowers, Boss snow equipment. So we've got a complete lineup to help customers out.
What about sales? You got any sales coming up that are going to help us out price-wise?
Absolutely. We got a lot of things going on for the spring. We've got sale pricing. We've got financing. John Deere's got a lot of exciting things coming up. Some of them they haven't announced yet. Some will be announced later in February and March.
Let's talk a little bit about your parts and service, because I know that's a big part of this business. And if you have some of this equipment and you want it serviced right, I know you guys do a great job.
But now's a great time to give us a call. We're doing our winter service specials till the end of February, so you want to get it in and done before the end of that. But all year long, whether you need parts or service, Ag Pro's here to help you out.
Well, give us some contact information where we can find you on your website.
Right, well, agproco.com, just go on, or you can Google Ag Pro, that'll pull us up. You can check us out. You can call us at 614-475-0707. But just like anything, you can Google us.
JSB Home Solutions is a professional kitchen and bath remodeling contractor servicing Central Ohio.
That's right. And when you work with JSB Home Solutions, you can expect quality and workmanship that's second to none. Well, Blake, good to have you and JSB Home Solutions on the show.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
So tell us a little bit about what sparked the idea, how the company got started.
Yeah, so our founder's been in the remodeling business for 44 years. He realized he was only serving about 2% of the market. And he said, you know what, I want to provide better solutions for the whole Columbus market. And so that's when JSB Home Solutions came about 10 years ago. And then he really looked at what products were being offered out there within the market. And he realized that, wow, I can't believe this kind of product is being put in people's homes. This is a product that can't last, right? We don't want that, right? We want to provide a better value. And so he said, how can I provide higher quality materials at an exceptional value? And materials like Ohio Amish cabinetry, stuff like that. And he figured out a way, and that's when JSB Home Solutions came about.
So let's talk a little bit about smart kitchens and smart baths. What is that? What is that smart concept?
Absolutely. So SMART is an acronym. It stands for Save Money and Remodeling Time. A typical home remodeling project takes about 4 months to complete. For most homeowners, that's a long time to be inconvenienced without something in your home, especially a bathroom and a kitchen. Well, we don't operate that way. We operate as little as 5 to 7 days for a hall bathroom, for example, as little as 3 to 5 days for a kitchen reface.
If it's better quality product and less waiting time and all that, why wouldn't someone do that?
That's a great question. I think it really stems down to every homeowner really wants to find the best company to do the project.
Well, give us some contact information where we can learn more.
Absolutely. Go to jsbhomesolutions.com, and on there you can find what we do, why we do, and if it sounds right to you or for that person as a homeowner, then they can go find a free in-home estimate from us so we can provide the best solution for them.
Mr. Handyman has been around for 25 years. They are a part of the Neighborly Group.
Yeah, and a Neighborly Group would include names that you know like Mr. Rooter, Mr. Electric, and Molly Maid.
One of the biggest reasons that you should choose Mr. Handyman is we're a locally operated, family-operated company. We strive our business on customer service. Some of the basic repairs that we do for Mr. Handyman, we're basically a home maintenance and home repair company. We do some commercial work as well, but we do simple things like plumbing, like faucets, garbage disposals, hose spigots. We do some electrical work like light switches, ceiling fans, new light fixtures in your home. We also do tile work like some backsplashes in your kitchen. We do drywall work. You'll be surprised at how much drywall work is needed. We also do some basic carpentry like your floor trim, window trim, deck repair, and those kinds of things. I always like to say, if you don't like it, we'll replace it. If it's broken, we'll fix it. Some of the other things that we also do are some miscellaneous things, like we can hang your pictures for you, we can hang TVs for you, we'll do some gutter cleaning. We kind of look like it, if there's a to-do list on your counter, that's when you need to call us.
We have live office staff that answer the phone calls when you call in. We have flexible scheduling. We're roughly always about 2 weeks or less out when we're booked out. And then we also offer a on-time, done-right guarantee as well. So we do offer estimates as well. We do those a variety of different ways. We can come out on site and look over the project, do estimates that way. We can also do them over the phone from all of our years of experience. We're able to do estimates that. Or you can always text and email us pictures, and with those pictures, we're able to provide estimates from those as well. There's a couple different ways they can do it. They can call a number, 877-685-1377, and that will direct you to us, or you can go to our website, mrhandyman.com.
Coming up, for over 50 years, this security company has been a premier provider of intelligent security solutions.
That's right, Renee, and they have over 400,000 business and residential accounts. We're going to tell you about them straight ahead. Are you concerned about love, money, career, or other life decisions? Explore your future with professional psychic medium Susan Rollins.
For nearly 30 years, I have successfully guided people of all ages and backgrounds through many life choices and decisions.
To start on your path of discovery with Susan, call 614-804-1450 or go to SusanRollins.com today.
America's best choice windows and doors are all made right here in Ohio.
Yeah, that's right, Renee. And we learned what the difference is between America's best choice windows and doors and other window companies.
So America's Best Choice of Columbus actually was started by myself. I was in the window industry for a long time and then decided to start the Columbus, Dayton, and Cincinnati branch. And a lot of that came from being a part of other window companies where I saw the main thing they lacked was customer service and being able to respond to the customer in a timely manner. And so when we got started here in Columbus, that was number one priority we had on our list, was to make sure customers, if they called, we answered the phone. And two, we could actually service them quickly, within 24, 40 hours, get their problems taken care of. Every type of window and door that we actually sell and manufacture is made in Ohio, up in Sugar Creek, by the Amish. Other thing is the exact windows that are actually in the Statue of Liberty are actually the exact windows that we put in people's homes every single day. Our warranty, that's the one thing that separates us from 99% of window companies here in Columbus, and that's that we actually have a double lifetime warranty. Lifetime for the homeowner, 30 years for the next homeowner. What do we pride ourselves most on is going to be the install. You can actually have the absolute best window and the best door in the market, but if it's not installed properly, it's not going to be very efficient for you. Okay, and so we make sure we have the top installers and the top tradesmen in the industry so that when they're putting it in the correct way. We're going to be at the Home and Garden Show all 9 days. We got a great booth set up with tons of our samples. We actually have some custom doors, sliding glass doors, windows. If you're looking for a free estimate, you can give us a call at 614-269-3294 or visit our website, abcwin.com/Columbus.
House Studios is Central Ohio's leading interior design group, specializing in kitchens, baths, and custom cabinetry.
That's right, and their talented design team work with the homeowner on colors and finishes and materials to come up with a space that the client will love to live in.
So at Haas Studio, we are a design build company. We come out to your house, we help you with the design, and then we install the product as well. We have installers that work for us that do all the install work. So the process starts, we always do a Zoom call with a client just to kind of interact with them, make sure it's a good fit. From there, we'll schedule our next appointment, which is at your house. We want to see your space, see how you live in the space, and really get to know you and your family and who's going to be using the spaces. From there, we invite you back into our studio. We have 5 different venues in here that you can kind of walk through, and then on your day, you'll actually come in and you'll see a pretty rendering, drawings, all that kind of stuff. And from there, we start the design process, which is the fun things. We'll pick out the countertops, the counters, the cabinetry, the hardware, and then once we finalize that, then we'll start looking at install. People really want to warm up their spaces. We've spent so many years with white kitchens that were kind of tone on tone, and I think people are finally sick of it. Actually, the kitchen behind me is a wood grain. We're seeing a lot of wood grain. It's quarter sawn oak. It's not what we call your grandma's oak. It's not that yellow or red oak that we're used to. It's a whitewashed oak. It's a light color. So we're seeing a lot of wood tones. We're also seeing color come back. We're seeing greens, blues, purples. Pantone color of the year was this light red color. So we're seeing a lot of fun colors come back into the spaces as well. So during the install process, we have a production manager who is going to run the entire project. So he's there kind of managing day to day, and then we have our own installers in-house that will be doing the actual work. Because they work for us, we really take craftsmanship and quality at heart. So there's a lot of ways to get a hold of us. Number one, just calling in. We can have that conversation. That number is 614-398-4287, or any of our socials, which is Haas Studio Columbus on Facebook and Instagram. Or you can join us on our website, which is haasstudiodesigns.com.
Ron from C&J Basement Solutions talks about some of the common problems their customers call them about.
Yeah, you know what's cool about this, Renee, is some of those problems turn out to not be as big as they were originally told by other companies, and that's how C&J Basement Solutions can save them thousands of dollars. You know, one of the things that I always wondered about is what gives people the idea that they even need to call you in the first place? What do they typically call with what complaint?
Well, various things. So it could be a structural issue where there's cracks in the foundation. Sometimes they need supported, sometimes they don't. Water in the corners primarily, or water on the floor. Well, first things first, we ask the customer where the problem is. What are we looking at in terms of whether it's a structural issue or water. Structural issues, we're going to measure the wall actually to see how far out it is and whether it determines whether it needs any work. In terms of water, we're going to look around and determine whether it's something from the bottom or something from the top that we need to solve. 80% of the time, it's not a footer drain system.
So with that, what separates C&J from other basement waterproofing companies?
The biggest thing is we don't come out with an agenda. We're going to give you a custom fit solution for what you want to do or what needs to happen, I should say. So when we're coming out there, waterproofing company, most people think you want to come out and waterproof your basement. The truth of the matter is that's not needed most of the time. There's always other situations that are going on that we can solve that solves the problem and can prolong the life of that footer drain system for decades even.
Let's talk a little bit about financing. Let's talk about what you can do there.
Well, so typically we'll offer them 6 months same as cash with no interest if paid off within the 6 months. After that, it converts to just a 9% interest rate versus maybe a 12 months same as cash that might convert to a 22 or 24% interest rate. So that helps customers in the long term. Most folks generally, sometimes they can get it paid off in that 6 months, but sometimes they need more time and they want to know that they're not getting hit with more.
Well, I understand for the Home and Garden Show on out in the Val Columbus, you guys have a great special.
We do. Actually, at the moment, we're offering $500 off of any full perimeter waterproofing system that we put in.
Well, Ron, where can we learn more about C&J Basement Solutions?
Well, you can look us up on our website at cnjbasementsolutions.com, or you can give us a call at 614-772-4626.
Fantastic. I understand you got a story you want to tell us, and we're going to have that a little bit later on in the show, but it's a pretty neat story.
Coming up, maybe it's time to look for a new home.
That's right, Renee. We found a real estate company that has a proven track record for their clients. That's straight ahead. Now, where do you turn? Who do you call? Columbus Collision Center is your one-stop body shop when your vehicle's been in an accident. From first call to completed repair, Columbus Collision Center makes it easy to get your vehicle safely back on the road fast. So when you need that quality one-stop body shop, call Columbus Collision Center at 614-350-8251 or go to columbuscollision.com.
Vector Security is the 4th largest security company in the United States. They serve over 400,000 residential and business accounts.
That's right, Renee. And one of those business accounts is Nationwide Arena. They provide the security for that. We learned about some of the trends in security for both businesses and residential.
So Vector Security is a privately held security company, 4th largest in the United States, and we protect through technology homes, businesses of any size, from a small retail center to an enterprise level company. In the home, it's less about security only, and it's more about safety and our lifestyle. So whether that is having smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors that are tied into a third-party monitoring center, having an app where you're notified when your kids get home from school off the bus if you're still at work, or even integrating video. We work with a ton of lines of your smart, connected technologies, the Internet of Things. So your Amazon devices, various cameras, thermostats, home speakers, all those things that can operate independently, but really work best when they are integrated together. And our expert technicians and consultants can help navigate what you have in place, even if it's not provided by us, but how we can make those things that you already have work optimally. We see so many people that have doorbell intercoms at their homes. I mean, it seems like more have them than don't. But a next step is to see that person who's at the door, and maybe you're away and you need to grant that person access. You can see them on the video from your app, and then go ahead and unlock that door remotely from wherever you're at. Let them have that access in. Walk the dog. Once they leave, they let you know, and then you can lock it right behind them. It's a visit to our website. It's a call to the branch. Setting up. Generally, we're going to have an initial consultation. Those are all complimentary, whether it's coming out to your home, coming out to your business, providing a security assessment, and then walking you through the different options that might be the best fit for you.
The Garage Guys can provide a stable system to house all of your camping equipment, your sports gear, and your lawn supplies, plus so much more.
That's right. And they have the toughest solution for the best price. Whether you need a single shelf to put something up high or you need additional storage, they can supply a storage cabinet. They have it all.
We are unique in the fact that we are really the only garage-specific cleaning service in Central Ohio. So we really take pride in our customer service. We get outstanding reviews. So we really like to help our customers maximize their space for better living in their homes. Our service, we are a garage cleaning, organizing, and junk removal service. So typically our process begins with us sorting through items to either junk remove or keep. Then the next process we consider a full deep cleaning of the garage, and then the final service is the organization where we put everything back to help really maximize the space. It's a typical average job. A 2-car, 3-car garage are kind of usual average sizes for garages. Specifically, typically we'll have clients come in, they either have junk removal needs, so we'll go through, we will take out all the items they want, we donate to other organizations around locally. Surface clean the floors, we will dust, we will pressure wash, we'll sweep, wipe windows down, all doors. Typically right now, this customer only has a few items, so we don't have as much junk removal, but we do take all those items out. Next, we will be surface cleaning the floors, dusting the walls, and then we will reorganize all their items back in. We offer free home estimates, so we can come out, take a look, and really give a customer a good idea on what they're looking for their garage cleaning needs. Currently, we are servicing all of Central Ohio, and soon we'll be looking to expand to areas such as Cleveland and Cincinnati. So they can reach us at our website at www.garageguysohio.com, or they can give us a call at 614-655-8040.
If you're looking for an outstanding real estate team, call Wolf Property Group and let them go to work for you.
That's right. The Wolf Property Group Next Home has a proven track record. They exceed client expectations every day. And if you need a real estate company, this is the company that you want to talk to.
So since the start of the new year, we've seen rates right around the mid to low 6s, which is becoming the new normal for the Central Ohio area. A lot of buyers who got discouraged over the past couple years are now hopping into the market and having a really great opportunity to, one, lower the purchase price or ask for seller concessions, which can ultimately lower their rate. So then on the flip side, we're also seeing a lot of houses still get multiple offers. The market's still very strong.
So we're coming from a market where over the last few years, it was very competitive. a house would be listed and there would be 10 offers the first day of being on the market. We continue to see home values rise an average of 6.9% year after year. When sellers are going to list their home now, pricing accordingly, ensuring that you have good marketing in place, and as well as great curb appeal, attracts those buyers to come in and want to be competitive when writing an offer. Our team integrates a lot of technology in our marketing plan, which allows us to hit a lot of reload buyers from around the world. Curb appeal, staging, and doing updates where it matters, such as the kitchen and the bathroom, is going to get you the most equity return on your investment. Columbus is a very popular city with all the growth and redevelopment going on in the area. We're going to continue to see a rise of relocation buyers and people wanting to be here in the Columbus area.
Yeah, so you can find us on social media at Wolf Property Group. Call us at 614-483-2044. Email us at wolfpropertygroup@gmail.com. Or you can find us at our website, buyandsellcbus.com.
Coming up, we take you to a company that designs, builds, and installs moving bookcase doors.
That's right. They can tell you how to put in your own secret door. Details on that straight ahead. Great food, superb service, and a welcoming atmosphere can all be found at the Hocking Hills Diner in Logan. Stop in anytime for all of your homestyle diner favorites, served with generous portions at prices that remind you of the good old days. Whether you're looking for a breakfast to start your day or a dinner that holds you until morning, the Hocking Hills Diner has something for you. So on your next trip to the Hocking Hills, stop by the Hocking Hills Diner, located just off US Route 33 at State Route 328 in Logan.
We're back with Ron from C&J Basement Solutions.
That's right. He told us a story about a company that quoted $35,000 to do a repair to a basement that they were able to repair for $2,000, saving that customer thousands of dollars. You won't believe what happened. We said in the first segment that we talked about a story that you got that's pretty interesting. And so tell us a little bit about what happened.
Yeah, so this is kind of our goal, honestly, when we come out to a house is not necessarily our goal. It's just we're going to find the problem. But we go down into his basement and he has poured concrete walls. Poured concrete walls will develop cracks around the foundation. Usually not a problem unless they leak water. This one was leaking water. So I gave him a quote for the one. We walked around the rest of the basement to determine whether there was anything else to see. Everything looked good, so it was simply one crack repair that needed to be done. Then he asked me, Ron, you don't think I need to break my floor up, put a footer drain system or anything like that? And I said, well, no. He said, Ron, you're my fourth estimate. He said, I have quotes ranging from $15,000 to $35,000 to solve the problem. And I said, well, how old's your house? He said, 5 years old. So they had him so scared that he actually hired an engineer. So when he had the engineer out, the engineer gave him a completely clean bill of health. Doesn't need anything, fixed the one crack that we'd quoted him. So we came out and did his simple repair, a very routine repair. And then I was talking to him and I said, well, I would make him pay for that engineer's report because you would have never had an engineer out here had they not come and told you the stories that they told you were untrue, verified by an engineer, of course. And he said, I really should do that. I'd left the house. About 20 minutes later, he had texted me and said, Ron, they're paying for the engineer's report, which simply means that they knew they did wrong.
It's just amazing when you hear these stories. And like I said, from all the interviews that I did, every one of them, and we did not set anybody up, they said they saved thousands of dollars over the estimates that they had gotten. So C&J is the place to call, right?
Well, that's exactly right. In this instance, he saved up to $33,000. Yeah.
So Ron, where can we learn more about C&J Basement Solutions?
You can look us up at cnjbasementsolutions.com or simply call the number on the screen.
Nitro Roofing has been family owned and operated for over 15 years.
Yeah, they've been doing roofing for a couple of decades. That's why they back up all their work with a 10-year workmanship warranty.
We're a small family owned and operated business. We do the large commercial side of things now. We've grown quite a bit over the past 5 years with expansions. Now located in Hilliard, Ohio, but I would achieve a lot of our success to growth was just the simple word of mouth that we generated back in our hometown. Just by following the same business practices as everyone else should is, stick to your morals, stick to the customer, and always keep them in mind, and just good follow through and doing what you say you're going to do. But what we like to do is consult you. This is what's going on. Here's a nice photo report and an accurate estimate. Let's say you want us to come out to give you an estimate. Well, what you can expect is you're not getting salesmen, first off. You're getting consultants. And so we have standards we have to keep with our manufacturers. That means passing tests, making sure we're up to speed on the current building codes, roofing codes, manufacturer specifications, and how we install a roof. If we fail on one of those processes, we're going to be held liable. So with a new generation coming up in this company of Takeover, we are constantly with technology. So we're always looking for the next new product that's going to come out that's best served for the Ohio area. So a lot of people are moving to metal roofs. They're moving to synthetics and composites. So we have products that are going to be able to serve them for 50 years. Recapping on everything, you have us come out, look at your roof. You get a nice estimate. You get a nice report about your roof. If you happen to do business with us, we do offer financing, 36 different lenders. Mention the word Owen, he's our dog. You'll get $1,000 off your new project. You can call us 614-601-1898. Any questions, comments, concerns you've got with your roof, just give us a call. Like I said, you're going to have us fully inspect your roof. And I mean fully inspect, we take our time.
Secret Doorways has been designing, building, and installing moving bookcase doors for over 20 years.
That's right, Renee. And Secret Doorways' most common solutions for this is to put it in front of a closet. They sell instructions and DIY hardware for people who want to do their own installation.
The most common thing that people think about is using it for someplace that's hidden in the house. And I do have customers that will use them to hide gun safes and valuables or to have a safe spot in the home. But other than that, it makes a lot of sense from a space standpoint, especially like say in a kid's room. We'll use it as the closet door instead of a regular door, and now you're taking that space in front of the closet and you're turning it into usable space. Interesting thing about us is each one is custom built. So we'll come out and we'll measure the door, whether it's a little door or a big door or whatever the space is, and we custom build it. One of the most common questions I get is, doesn't everything fall off the shelf? And if you're just normally opening a door, opening and closing like you normally would, it's not going to be a problem unless you really slam that door. I've got several different ways to lock or latch the bookcase. You can use just a simple magnetic catch. If somebody wants to secure it, valuables, I've got a lock that will lock from the outside. If they want to use it as a safe room, there's a lock that will lock from the inside. Or if they want to have some fun, we can use the book latch, like out of the old comics or whatever, and pull the object to unlatch the door. To reach me, people can call the number. It's 614-226-1593. They can go to the website, which is secretdoorways.com, or we're also on Facebook. Just go to Secret Doorways on Facebook, and you'll find us there.
Are you seeing mold, mildew, or even foundation issues in your basement? C&J Basement Solutions is Central Ohio's basement repair expert.
We had the moldy smell, took some boards off the wall and realized we may have had a little bit of bigger issue than we thought. So C&J came in, showed us some great solutions, and saved us thousands and thousands of dollars basically over everybody else.
So to save thousands over the other basement companies, contact C&J Basement Solutions at 614-714-4842 or cnjbasementsolutions.com. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show and you found some great home improvement ideas. Remember, if you missed any of today's show, you can always go to our website at onacolumbus.com and be sure to like us on Facebook. Renee, what's coming up next week?
Well, Mike, next week we are continuing our home and garden show, our specials, so be sure to watch to see more great home improvement ideas.
That's right. So until next time,
have a great week.
Closed captioning brought to you by Explore Hocking Hills. Winter is a great time to visit the Hocking Hills. For more information, go to explorehockingHills.com.